This is a Nukie round on the Lizard server, Wizard Den's Lizard, on board the new station of Serpentcrest. And what a fitting station for a War Ops team. We can see the numbers in mass. There are quite a lot of them on this infiltrator ship, and the crew, as you can imagine, has had 24 minutes now to prepare. They head off west from their ship, having to drag their own nuke, making the assault Borg do it. They have approached the station, and unsurprisingly, they are hitting up the AI. The AI is probably the #1 target to aim for in War Ops. You can't stop the crew from having weapons. Attacking medical before you kill anyone doesn't really do anything. So yeah, they are going for the AI. I never even thought about this, but this shuttle window at the front actually gives the turrets like a very peculiar angle to actually hit the outwardly. After a few C4s, they have finally managed to get the outer walls open. These weird layered shuttle walls at the windows actually makes this a rather brutal AI to attack. It's my first time seeing it. You can see the shots going through the windows and yeah, hitting people outside. Monkey getting electrocuted, not due to just not being able to have the gloves. AI is defending itself. This is already being somewhat costly for the crew itself. The assault Borg is injured. This person got shocked. And now crew members are actually showing up inside of the AI core itself. They have to be careful themselves lest they get shot too. I guess it depends what it's set to. Using the energy shield to reflect it. Okay, all those reflections is really cool. The AI saying, help me. EMP disabling the outer turrets. Grenade probably should have went off a while ago, but it's working. They're getting through. They haven't suffered any major losses. Nothing they can't treat. Just thin girders protecting the AI core now. I don't think you could talk about it anymore. There's a energy sword being plunged into your very electronic heart. The PAIs arguing which of them would make the better AI. Two crew cyborgs entering in, watching their well, I guess it's not, the AI really doesn't have anything to do with cyborgs in SS14, but watching the AI just being ripped apart wall by wall, piece by piece. Well, speaking of what I was saying earlier with the turrets turning on the crew, they have the ability to, well, some of them have the ability to reflect it, but either the turrets were always set like this, or they, somebody just entered without the proper access, I don't know. But the first bit of crew blood is filled in the most reflect-heavy, dear God, the PAI says, either from their ears getting destroyed from the reflections, or the fact that that was a very interesting fight. Lethal shots piercing sideways through the halls, non-lethal shots shooting through these turrets. Lag, yeah, that's probably the reflex probably just broke the dude's client. It has been over 5 minutes since they first landed on the AI, and they are still stuck here. You see a small portion of the crew actually outside. Sounds like a Borg just got emagged. Oh, the janitor Borg got emagged. Syndicate is currently crit on top of most of them. They are dragging the crit body with them, which is really risky. It looks like the commander is out of the count right now, probably just due to lag. I think they were literally the ones typing lag like a minute ago. Now we are in what is potentially janitor cyborg pushing through with its now Syndicate Lace Mop trying to fight the crew. Few carefully placed bullets. This is just like jousting with a plastic mop, and I think I saw a knife in there. This is a very interesting fight. Nukie's still stagnating here on the AI core about 7 minutes after they breached. They also are dealing with disconnection problems, which will slow any team down. Few shots going down this narrow hallway. Nothing quite lethal yet. Cat, once again, getting shot. Cats have lived longer than any Syndicate I've ever seen in terms of damage, at least. Crew making a really good use of these windows, getting laser shots through when they can. Holding this very, very tight choke point. The Nukies have the ability to go anywhere else they want, but they are focusing on just brute forcing this. I guess that's kind of what war implies. Oh, incendiary bullets going out. Dude just got mag dumped and executed. First real Nukie death. Did the cat die? I saw an explosion. I saw the cat go in. I'm thinking the cat is also perished in that. I think that's what that big explosion was. It's so hard to keep track of every individual. So they're down to 4. It looks like the commander reconnected. Not entirely sure. Assault Borg's still standing as well. Don't know what happened to the monkey, but we'll focus on the main fighting. C-20's going off. I believe I heard an S-stock. There's an L6 they need to recover because that was dropped, but everything else acidified when they got finished off. Courses burning from incendiary grenades or bullets. I'm not entirely sure which of the two. Probably a mix of both. Still a large number of crew holding what is pretty narrow choke points. Is that a laser cannon? Crew doing a very good job of, as soon as they down a Nukie, they just finish them off on the ground almost immediately. That's another person down. Is that the Syndicate monkey? I can't even tell with the literal engulfed flames here. Oh, that is a Syndicate monkey. They did show back up. Amazingly, they're still alive after that spray. Stun baton, the cane. Oh no, that's a funny setup. The elite suit person with the China Lake is just bleeding out on the ground. Nukie's heavily panicking, playing for themselves, trying to keep themselves alive, not realizing they have people bleeding out and dying on the ground. Not really taking cover either during all of this, just kind of face tanking dozens of shots. Cannot face tank all of them. We are now down to just the medic standing. Crew picking up the China Lake, just managed to finish off the monkey. Well, they're crit at least. I don't know if they're quite dead. I think it's literally just a medic standing. As soon as it started, we are now down to just a medic. Very, very brutal area for the Nukies to fight in. Very heavy choke point area. Grenade not quite clipping anyone, or at least only on the outer edge hitting people, but they're all wearing hard suits that have some form of explosive resistance. Now the crew are the one hunting. Just stole blood red off the monkey. Monkey didn't have an acidifier, which you have to... Can Nukies even buy those? I completely forgot if you could buy extra ones. You must be able to. It'd be weird if you couldn't. Crew picking through the extra stuff on the floor, using any materials. This medic is very stuck between a rock and a hard place. It doesn't even seem like they have a way of breaking the wire cutters. They could just buy a knife from, or pull the knife out of their boots, unless they replace it with no slips, which they probably did. They cut out of that. No, they're just buying ammo, and they're just saying, fuck you, crew, I'm going in. I'm going to keep fighting, which, big respect. They could stall this out, but no, they're just landing more and more shots. I mean, these people are hurting. That's a lot of bulldog shots in the back. This guy's alive, right? Pretty sure, yeah, they're just laying down on the ground looting. Oh, there we go. They're taking some shots back at him now. Bullets going straight over the top of their head. Good S-stock shots. That was like 2 perfect bursts. A few more bullets hitting. This is post S-stock buff as well, so that's probably why people are running it. And I mean, it's also just a cool weapon in general. last bullet in the mag hitting its target, swapping back to the Bulldog. They don't really have any ability to push this. I feel like the crew could just end this at any second they want. They outnumber this Nukie in this spot 4-1. They could literally all just hold W on them, and there's not much you'd be able to do. Medic armor's good, but not much better than 4 people. I mean, there's also 5 people. This guy's still alive. I don't know where that. I wasn't even paying attention to them. So hard to tell when people are actually dead or not in this game anymore since crawling. There we go. Stolen Blood Red versus the medic, except the crew in this game have better equipment than the Nukie, so they're using instant bullets, which admittedly is going out instantly. But yeah, that is it. Cool seeing the fight. Unfortunately, we didn't really get to see much of the station, but we got to see just how brutal this AI core is to actually attack. That is a well-defended AI core. And, of course, well played, everyone, and thank you for watching.